everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about another topic, that is cell cycle regulation. As I have already discussed in the previous video, what is cell cycle regulation? Cell cycle regulation is the process in which the cell continues to perform its cycle, that is from G0 to G1 to S phase, G2 and then M phase. They continue to move because of this regulation, and this regulation is mainly performed by one protein, that is known as cyclin protein. Another one is the CDK. In the previous video we have discussed what is cyclin and what is CDK. I just want to revise it again. So cyclin is nothing but a regulatory protein. What is cyclin? Cyclin is a regulatory protein. Okay. And what is its role? Its role is that it regulates in the cell cycle process. So cell cycle is progressed due to this cyclin protein. And we have also discussed there are around 20 different types of cyclins which are present. Okay. And details of cyclin we have discussed previously. You can watch that also. Then CDK. CDK we have discussed is a cyclin dependent kinase. As you have known that kinase means enzyme which depends upon the cyclin for its regulatory activity. So up till this we have discussed what is cyclin and what is CDK. Now we are going to discuss activity. Okay. So how does this CDK gets activated? We will discuss that. Okay, how does this CDK gets activated? Obviously, this CDK gets activated by the cyclin protein. How this cyclin protein activates the CDK? We are going to discuss now. This cyclin is attached to the CDK. Then what will happen? The cyclin CDK complex will be formed and this CDK will be phosphorylated, means phosphate group will be added. CDK, which is phosphorylated, moves to the target protein, or you can say activates the target protein of the cell cycle, and then what will happen? The cyclin, after activation of the target protein or the cell cycle, the cyclin and the CDK will dissociate. Obviously, the cyclin will be destroyed and the CDK will be restored for the second round. And for each cycle, for each stage, there are different type of cyclin and CDK will be present, which we will discuss now. Okay. So cyclin is the regulatory unit and CDK is the protein, or you can say CDK is the enzyme which takes place. This phosphorylation takes place in the serine and threonine part of the CDK. Serine and threonine. Remember, the serine and threonine phosphorylation step takes place, and then it will activate the target cell and then or the target protein, and then the cyclin will be destroyed and the CDK will be restored to move to the second cycle. Now we are going to discuss how many will be present in the different stages. So basically, how many cyclins will be present? That is G1 cyclin. Second is S cyclin. Then M cyclin. Okay. And how many CDKs will be present? CDK 1, 2, 4, 6 will be present. Now we will study that during which type of cycling. Okay, first we will discuss about cycling, then we will discuss about the CDK. Okay, during the S phase, okay, and during the M phase, the cyclin which is present A and CDK 1. Okay, now we will discuss about, and for D the CDK which is present is 4 and 6. That is CDK 2 will be present for the E cyclin and 4 and 6 will be present for the D cyclin. And for the B CDK1 will be present for B, for 1 CDK2 and 1, and for M that is CDK1. This chart is very important for the exam point of view. This chart is very important, that is during the G1 phase which type of cyclins are present and what is the CDK, and G2 B CDK1, S A CDK2 and 1, and M is CDK1. Because by this process, okay, by the help of cyclin and CDK, they will attach to each other and they will phosphorylate in the serine and threonine residue. After phosphorylation, they target the cell which is to be activated. That is, if they want to activate G1 phase, then cyclin D and CDK2 will be activated and E and 4 and 6 will be activated. Then they will activate the G1 phase. Similarly, if they want to activate G2 phase, then this process continues. After activation, the cyclin gets destroyed and the CDK is restored. This is how the cyclin and CDK are activated and the cell cycle progress from G1 to S to G2 to M phase. And during each step, the cyclin before the G1 enters into S phase, the cyclins D and E needs to be destroyed. Then only it can enter into the next phase. Otherwise, it can't. So this pattern, that's why this name is given to cyclin. That is, during each step, it occurs in a cyclic manner, and the concentration cyclin and the CDKs get activated and perform their phosphorylation process. Okay. After each step, the phosphorylation, then it will activate each phase, and after phosphorylation, after the completion of the target cell, they will get dephosphorylated. Cyclin is destroyed in each step, and each step they move. After cyclin destroyed, they will move to the second step. And that's all for today. By this, we have completed the important part of the cell cycle. That is, what is cell cycle and what are the different stages of interphases. What is mitosis, what is the meiosis 1 and 2, and also we have discussed cell cycle arrest as well as cell cycle regulation. Hope this full video series was helpful to you, and if you have any doubt regarding this cell cycle, please do ask in the comment section, and I request you to please watch all this part of the series, and it's a very important topic for exam point of view. Hope this was helpful for you, and we will see you soon with the next upcoming video series, and till then, take care and have a very nice day. Thank you.